Hi, I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer, here at the Winterport Stream Road yard at the moment, here with Shelley today, and we're going to move some hives back to the Hampden yard. So I've got, I've moved bees out of that yard, forgetting that I need to have bees there for my classes, and I've got a beekeeping for beginners class there tomorrow. So I want to make sure I've got enough hives there for my students to look into hands-on. So I'm going to move the few hives that we've got here and move them over to Hampden. And we've got a few hives here left, and we see a few things that have happened since we've been away. One is the cover was blown off this hive. I had a feeder on there and a cover, but although I can see a bee going in and out there, we've had water going in there, so that wasn't a good forethought. But look behind it is the interesting thing I wanted to show. There's a tree that has been felled by some beavers and fallen right into the yard, so I just wanted to have a quick look and see what had happened here. He's taken out my electric fence. I'm sure no long-term damage has been done, except to the post. But we saw when I was here a couple of weeks ago that the beavers had been at the trees, and I was saying, now if the beaver takes this tree out, it's going to land in the yard, and sure enough, it had done. He took out the fence and broke the fence post there, but then knocked down the energizer. But have a look, he's now been inside the yard and trimmed all the branches off and taken them off home for a snack. So one interesting thing about this is, okay, with Mother Nature you're going to lose a few things to animals and that sort of stuff, and the odd fence post here and there is no real problem, and it hasn't been long enough that bears have discovered my stuff here, which is fortunate. But the good thing about what's happening here is the beavers cleared out some of the trees, which means it's going to be sunnier in the mornings around this yard. And I've always thought this yard was a little bit dark, so I'm quite pleased that the beavers taking a couple of extra trees out. Now I see some logs being torn up around here. That could be a sign of bigger critters, which could be a bigger issue. So I better hurry up and make sure I get this electric fence up and running. But the stream, which runs down here, goes under the bridge over there. It's too fast moving here, but I'm wondering where the beaver dam is. It's probably just a little bit around this corner over there. In fact, I can see a bit of a waterfall through that way, and I reckon that's probably where the beaver dam is started. I could probably follow the trail of where he's taken. You can see he's been dragging stuff through this way, dragging it down here, dragging the branches through. Anyway, he's going to be up the river over there, so maybe a little later I'll have a look. I think it's really cool. I love Mother Nature. So I can see we may well lose another tree. This one will be the next to fall on my yard, so I could lose another fence post at that time, maybe two. But I think the next tree to go is going to be this one here, where our friend has already been chewing away. Seen some interesting animals here. Had porcupines up in this tree last summer. I'll keep an eye open for them this year. Anyway, work to be done. Right, so we are loaded up. Take the girls for a ride. We didn't bother putting screens in. It's cool enough and windy enough that 99% of the bees are staying put. Those that did not will find a home in this nuke. So warm enough today for any bees that were out in the field will find a home here in that nuke. Got the electric fence back up, so everything should be charging up again, and we're good to go. This yard will be getting loaded up with nukes in another couple of weeks. Time to go home and get them put in their new homes. So I've maneuvered everything and have a classroom ready for tomorrow for my first Beekeeping for Beginners hands-on class for 2022. So it took quite a bit of getting all these supers out. We had a good 100 supers prepared for going on other hives. Got a few of them left here. A few remnants of stuff needs to be cleared up, but the classroom is now ready to go. And as you can see, also been painting some hives with the as one of the Beekeeping 24/7 projects currently going on, one of our challenges. So I had Oliver's help painting my long hive, which I think is one day going to be very valuable as he becomes a famous artist, no doubt. That great use of colour as opposed to his daddy's paint job. Minimalist, to say the least. And Amy's hives are in the process of getting done. A little bit further to go. Anyway, we will be ready with the class here. I've still got a few things to get out ready for the class, and we'll be raring to go tomorrow. Those beehives are out installed in the back, and we are ready to go. So looking forward to my first class of the year. If you missed this one, I've still got 2 more in May if you want to join us for in-person hands-on Beekeeping for Beginners class. I also have those will be in May, and I've got 2 intermediate classes which will take place in June. I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. See you next time.